you back with the story. After Chase got shot and all that happened, his life kind of went downhill after that. He graduated high school. He went to college. Him and Vanessa split because they went to 2 different schools. He met another young lady who he thought was like the love of his life. Turns out she was the bitch from hell. So the first 3 months they was kicking it, everything was cool. It's not until Chase started to realize who she was after the first 3 months. She was crazy, she was insecure, she was abusive and everything, right? So Chase was like, yo, I can't do this no more. I'm breaking up with you. She was like, you ain't breaking up with me. You ain't going no fucking way. This girl was a pathological liar. She's a thief, ratchet, the whole 9 yards. Niggas was fiending for her because she had a nice body. When Chase told her it was over, she was doing too much. So like a week after the breakup, she was talking bad about him on social media. She was trying to stop him from talking to any girl. She was saying he had STD. She was saying all this shit to ruin him. Mind you, this is going on in college. This is why he's in college. Chase ends up getting with another girl that didn't like her. And what she do was she faked saying that she was pregnant by him when she was pregnant by somebody else. So she was telling everybody, it's Chase baby. I'm putting him on child support, this and that, and third. What she decided to do is take a piece of something with his DNA on it. She snuck in his room, took his, right? And a few months later, she had the baby. He's like, I'm getting a DNA test because it ain't my kid. Took a DNA test. Remember I told y'all she took something from his DNA and she put it in there so the DNA test could come back and that it's his. With that going on, she puts him on child support because the DNA can't. She fucked the DNA test up so it made it look like it's his. She takes him for child support and wrecks his life after that. Literally. The real baby father was kicking it back at the crib, collecting the ends. Fucked up, ain't it? Well, it gets better. After that, after years, like, it's like 3 years, 4 or 5 years later, baby like 5 years old. Chase has an attachment to this kid. He's a little boy. Name him Alphonse. And he calls him daddy and everything, right? She's also taking for child support. She's always asking for more money. Chase has a high, he has a job working for like IBM, you know, in the technical fields. So he has a real high paying job, making $200K a year. He ends up meeting another young lady after college. You know, he's living a life. Also with a kid and child support. He's living in a nice loft, nice car. And when he comes around her, he kind of like separate the lifestyle because this girl's constantly always asking for something. But his new girlfriend comes into play and she helps him, or, you know, talks to him about investments and shit. So they get into investing and stuff, you know, making more money, making more, you know, ends and stuff like that. She finds out, you know, the baby mother finds out, get jealous, wrecks the relationship, tries to ruin it, but no to avail. He gets married, she tries to wreck that, trying to find out where the location is. She having the baby father and his goons rob his crib while he was away. She was just doing a lot for a baby mother because he didn't even want to be with her. You see what I'm saying? He did not want to be with this girl whatsoever. It got to a point where Chase was just fed up with everything. Chase was fed up with everything. And, you know, it was getting to a point where the baby mother was wrecking the marriage too. The wife wanted separation from him. And around the time she wanted separated, she found out she was pregnant. And he was so excited about it. He told one of his friends, and one of his friends was dating the baby mother friend. And he told her, and the girlfriend told the baby mother. They seen the wife out. They jumped her, beat her up real bad, and she lost the baby. She lost the baby. Chase was furious. Got locked up. And she was mad that she had got locked up. But it was her own fault. She did about a year away from her kid and everything. And the girlfriend spilled the beans to the friend. And she told him, don't tell him nothing. But Chase ends up finding out that the baby is not his after about 6 years. That the baby ain't his, he finds out. His homeboy knew that and didn't say nothing. And the reason why he didn't say nothing is because he was scared of his girlfriend, and he wasn't really loyal to Chase. He was always telling the girlfriend where he was at, what he was doing, how he making more money. That's why the baby mother kept asking for more money. But he ends up finding out a lot of this shit been brewing on. Best friend got him, basically he wasn't loyal. His loyalty lied with the girlfriend. And the best friend was the reason why his crib got robbed, because he had access to his crib. Like, they stole money, they stole valuables, they wrecked it. They did a lot of shit. Chase ended up moving. After she went to jail, Chase ends up moving, but he don't tell his friend. He didn't tell his friend. The wife at the time told Chase, like, yo, your friend ain't your friend, because he's the one telling the girlfriend and telling the baby mother what's going on. So the friend asked Chase, like, yo, I heard you not in that spot no more. Where you at now? So he lied and told him, like, he moved. I'm moving up to another state type shit. So the friend was like, where? So I'll let you know when I get there. So he was kind of pressuring, like, you can't let me know now? I was like, no, I'll let you know when I get there. Because I thought we was homies. Yeah, I thought so too. So Chase finds out where he was like, he said, you've been telling this girl everything. You had access to my crib. You got my shit raw. I thought you was my man. I already got word. I already seen the text messages. It's been blown up already. Fuck it, I did that, yeah, and da-da-da-da. It is what it is. My loyalty ain't lying with you a lot with my girl. She more important than you. So he's like, all right, cool. Keep that same energy. They both worked in the same field. But Chase was more advanced than his friend was. So he leveled up more. And when he leveled up more, word on the job, like, the friend was doing snake shit. Like, he was sending out fake information. He was stealing money. Chase got wind of that, reported it. No, Chase got wind of it. Other people got wind of it. They reported Boy. Boy thought Chase did it. But Chase was, like, somewhere else doing other things. So he came to the office to try to fight Chase. And Chase embarrassed him. And the security threw him out. He got fired. And they was pressing charges. Then he came back crying. And Chase like, I can't go to jail, man. I can't do that. Please don't let them do me like this. The baby mother gets out of jail. She looking for Chase. The boyfriend told Chase work here, you getting this amount of money. So she comes to the job making all this ruckus. What happens now is Chase hits her with a DNA paper saying, this boy is not mine. He don't belong to me. Don't come back to this building. I'm going to have you arrested again. Oh, this DNA fake. No, this DNA is real. The one you had was fake. False documents. So she tried to fight out. You still paying child support? Oh, that's canceled out, boo-boo. That's gone. That's over with. You a done deal. Your real baby father, that's that bum-ass nigga sitting at your crib. Tell him to man up. Stop living off my money. He's a bum. He embarrassed her in front of people and got her thrown out. She ends up telling the boyfriend Boyfriend finds out. Boy knew. So he was like, we gotta take care of him. So Chase go to the judge. He get the child support removed off his name. We go back to his wife and patch it up. They end up making love, having another kid. And this time Chase, he protects him much more well with a new environment. The only thing that the girl knew was about where Chase worked, but she wasn't allowed on grounds. So what happens now is the real baby father do some gang shit. He get his mans in them, they clip up. They see Chase come out the building, they follow him. Chase peeped that they following him. So he divert them to another spot, like an Airbnb. And they thought it was his crib. They shoot the Airbnb up, put Chase inside. Shoot it up. Boom, 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 boom. As they shooting it up, Chase goes out the back of the Airbnb. He spins the block. Spin the block and everything. And he watching them as they shoot it up. And he's filming it. He getting faces and everything. Cops come. They get a tip of who it was. Them niggas get locked up except for the baby father. Somehow he dipped to another state for a little while, let the heat calm down, and then he spin back. About a year later. Chase had his new baby, his real baby this time. Him and the wife start putting together plans for a house that they building somewhere else, right? Somewhere else, discreet location. Chase is in tune with more people in the higher ups. He has, judges, he knows cops, lieutenants, people in the army, people over here. He's getting well connected. This man, he's getting well connected. Chase stories end. He is shot in front of his wife and kid by the woman who wanted him all his life. Shot him in the head, point blank range, and left him disabled. She said, "You brought this on yourself. You could have been with me. This is supposed to be my life. Instead, you chose to be with somebody else. Now you're going to die. Right in front of your son." And what happens now is she wants to end the wife too, in the same sentence. She wants to end the wife. But right then and there, cops was on the scene. They shoot her. She dies. Chase lives the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Disabled. He has to be taken care of. He can't function properly like I used to. All because of a crazy woman who wanted him, but he didn't want her. All the shit she put him through. It's the story of Chase, man. It's your boy Carter TV. I'm out.